Well, let's see if this works. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian, and it's Sunday. So it's time for whiskey, basically, and gaming, apparently. I'm incredibly nervous about trying this because it's not something I've tried before. Well, I've tried to game before and it didn't work, but this is different, doing it a whole different way. For one thing, everything isn't in front of me right now. I have to look over there. It feels weird. But first, welcome. Let's see who's in chat. I think I saw Cole. Cole, welcome. How are you, son? Thankfully, it's not too busy at the start, so I don't have to panic yet. I realized there were certain little things about doing this that are not the same. There is going to be a slight transition into doing some gaming streams eventually, but I have to actually learn how to do that properly. And this is not the proper way to do it, but we're doing it anyway. It's a test run on if this works and if my computer explodes. So if the stream cuts completely, you'll know that it didn't work. Yay. No pressure. But first, I don't know if I should do this now or later. I should do it now. For the early people who want to see all the horrible things. There's another thing that came across my radar, other than it being National Video Game Day. So good reason to play video games, right? If you play video games, you should do the same. Later. Stay here and watch this for now. Or you've had all day. What are you doing? No. I haven't even... Have I played any games today? No, I haven't. I don't think. I slip in and out of consciousness so in such a strange way that I don't remember what happened. I think I was asleep most of the morning because I was awake most of the night. That happens a lot. Oh, look, it's me chatting to myself. That looks weird. Okay. It is also, this is the sad part. Sorry to start off sad. National Pet Memorial Day. That was a little bit of a my heart thing. So I will make this brief, but since I saw that, I had to do this. Oh, hi, Dal. Dal, no. I'm going to open this next bottle to the memory of my cat Max. There he is, being very Max. As you can tell, he had his own personality, let's just say. I had to euthanize him at the end of 2019. It sucked. Probably one of the worst experiences that I've had in my life. And that was just not a good way to start 2020. But I often miss him, and remembering him today because National Pet Memorial Day. A heart. Anyway, moving on. In his memory, I'm going to pour one of my favorite whiskeys, and this is an unopened bottle. So technically, this is an uncorking. Technically. I don't even remember if I've done a video about Eagle Rare as of yet. I feel like I have. I swear I have. If I haven't, I'm going to feel very silly. Hopefully I have. Someone let me know. This is why I make video content, because I don't remember. I think I did. But I'm not the only one. I think many of you will not remember when you open a bottle, unless you're keeping track, kind of like I am. But here we go. This is a favorite of mine. The PC gaming will begin. Don't worry. But I don't know if it's going to work properly, because I realized the one little... Oh my God, the one little catch about doing this on this specific thing on StreamYard instead of on like OBS or something like that is it might not work quite right. Like I can't get the sound of the game to come through properly. It's going to be weird. It's going to be real weird. That's okay. Oh shit. I think I got it. Oh, finally. I also have to check the other platform, as that is the one where the gaming is really insane. Hello, Ben. Just Ben, because you're on the wrong account. So let me check that real quick, because that has the wrong category right now. But here we are, to Max's memory, and to any other pets or those we've loved and lost, because I know yesterday was that day that was pretty awful for a lot of people. So to that as well. Whew. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, that sounds glorious. Just a little. That's a little more than a little. But I'm going to attempt to go through Sugar Kitty, you came in at just the right time because you didn't have to hear about the horrible loss of my pet at the start. Good timing. A long time ago, by the way, not recently. It's National Pet Memorial Day. Just so we're clear. Where did I get this? Oh. My arm is... Ow. Thank you, Bourbon. The mustache has been detected. That's right where it always is. Unless it disappears when I sleep, there's no way I'd be able to tell, which is a fun thought. I don't know why that popped into my mind. Ah, yes, it's wrong. Of course it's wrong. I have to do something on the other platform, and it's going to annoy me. So I figure it out. Oh, okay, we're going over here. Oh, this is me in confusion because I don't usually use this. Oh, I used to use this a lot. I used to do the Twitch thing fairly regularly in 2019, I think. But now, not so much. I do it, but kind of not really. I do it, but I don't. There we go. That's right. It's Tom Clancy. Sorry. I just call it The Division, but it's Tom Clancy's The Division too. Whoa. There we go. How do I? This is so weird. I apologize in advance. I imagine this is going to be a pretty slow evening because I know I've done this before, like once before, maybe twice, and it's always kind of meh because most people aren't interested. Most people who want to drink whiskey aren't quite interested in watching someone else play a game, which I understand. I'm the same. I know. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. But as I said, I'm trying something new trying something slightly new because it's National Video Game Day, which I didn't find out until today. So it's not like this was planned. It was just, oh, well, I guess I'll leave something slightly different, which is going to make me lose a lot of followers. I know. Subscriptions are just going to plummet. I'll be at 450 again. I'm lying. I hope that doesn't happen. That would suck. I shouldn't have said that out loud. It's all right. First, to try and get the game to work. This is where the real terror starts. Because I lowered the settings to the best of my ability. Oh, and let me know what you're having in your glass, by the by. By the bibs. Be the bubs. Oh, yeah. That's a clean glass. That's what that is. It is a clean glass. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Does that happen to any of you? It happens to me far too often. On the plus side, it means I have a clean glass. On the negative side, I can tell by the smell of it. I just need to use a less aggressive cleaning solution in the dishwasher. Oh, this is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. To you and yours, people. We're surviving the weekend and hopefully surviving another week. We'll see. Hopefully you will. Most people assume they will, but... Ow, it burns! Oh, yeah, that's right. First whiskey of the day. I forgot. Ugh. It's stiff. Ugh. Oh, right. I'm blanking out on everything because I'm looking over here when I should be looking over there. Buffalo Trace. Ah, good. Nice and relaxing. That sounds nice. I have a Buffalo Trace bottle hiding down there. It's got to be opened at some point. I haven't actually had any of it since 2019. Maybe. It's been a while. I did a video, as I do. So I know I had it. It was a tiny bottle, I think. It was a smaller bottle. It was like, what is it called? It was kind of this sized. That sized. All right, here comes the fun part where you have to be a participant in helping me see if any of this works. Because I have to somehow manage figuring out if you can hear the game sounds without making the game sounds too loud, and so I can still hear them. Welcome to the adventure that is gaming while doing a stream on YouTube. Normally my speakers are not on. Let me know if you hear anything. Let me know if you hear anything. Don't worry, I won't see the game yet. It's coming, I promise. Once I find out if you can hear it. I have so many settings to check. It's awful. Okay, it's good. My real fear is my computer is just going to collapse. It did it before. When I tried to do this with the higher settings, was not a fan. The whole, like, everything just stopped. So no pressure. It's good. Top dog. Hello. Welcome. Cheers. Cheers to you and yours. Welcome. Welcome. It's going to be a little tricky to click on names, just so we're clear. That's the best thing to drink, technically. It's not unfortunate. I mean, if you want to have a drink, it's unfortunate, which I understand. But in general, one of the best drinks ever because it keeps you from being dead, as we all know. All right. The music's kind of low. Did you hear that noise? Because this is a shooter, so you're going to hear a lot of shooting stuff. I'm trying to get the noise first before I actually show the game. Because secrets. It's not really a secret. We also have pretzels, don't worry. It's loading pretty quickly. I almost want to change the settings for my normal play because it was being a real pain lately. Keep looking over here. Did you hear that? It's going to be like Marco Polo. Did you hear that? Because again, I need the volume on my speakers to be loud enough so it's heard, but not so loud that you won't hear what I'm saying. I also should probably show the game now. Otherwise, I'm just talking about something you can't see, which is less than helpful. Look. All right, I've never done this with Streamlabs, so get ready for weirdness. Whoop. Oh, I'm so tiny. I don't know if I like that. That's a little better. You can have tiny me or you can have medium-sized me. Although what really annoys me is the fact that the game is here and I'm looking this way because that's where the game is for me. Maybe if I just, wait, no, I have to look this way. That won't help. Can you heard the game? Good. It's going to be a lot of shooting noises. And let me actually, since you don't really want to see my face, I mean, you kind of do. Mustache is kind of a thing. But I have weird options. I didn't do it. I just got rid of everything. There's this one. There's this one. And you can just see the game and not look at me at all. Which may be my favorite, but that's, that's personal taste. Stick with this for now because that's kind of weird. You can see the game all right there? I hope so. This feels so weird, by the way. Hang on. Things in places. There we go. Oh, that's good. Eagle Rare is lovely, by the way. If you never had it, you should try it someday. 21090. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. My real fear of the moment is that the other platform will go bonkers. Better to have the game be bigger. Pause it once in a while and go back to your being. Yeah, it works. It works. I can be tiny. Hello, how are you? My name is Brian. That's not what I sound like. Stag Junior batch 16. I don't know why I had to say it that way, but I did. Oh, yeah, I know that feeling. I have that feeling with Eagle Rare these days. I buy it and I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, you swell. This lasts forever. Why did I do that? Dive. Boop. I don't know why I'm walking either. I don't need to walk. But we're doing a test. We're doing a test of this game. If you're wondering, this is called The Division 2, or Tom Clancy's The Division 2. And I play it far too much because it's distracting and it's fast-paced and it keeps me out of trouble and I don't have to go anywhere. Hopefully this isn't a surprise to anyone that I am a PC gamer person. I've been doing games on PCs since PCs became a thing. Where is everybody? I know there's someone here and I'm just not seeing them. Or maybe there isn't. Even better. You're going to see me make a lot of faces as well. Apparently I'm very, word, emotive. My face when I'm freaking out and trying not to die. This is my favorite part. Cheers. I'm very easily amused. I'm sorry. All right, enough of that. I don't know why I always feel the need to do that when I walk past it. Oh, no. Where the hell am I? Oh, by the way, if you're wondering about the game itself, I wasn't playing this much last year because it hit just a little too close to home. There was a virus let off into the world on purpose by a bad guy who made the virus. And it killed everybody, a lot of people. And everything went straight to hell. So this is what happened. You are part of a team that is trying to keep shit together, basically. In the USA, obviously. Flags everywhere. Yeah. Yep. All right, here we go. I'm going to invite people. So I'm going to have random people join the game just because for this mission, which is like a, how do I explain a mission? It's a mission. I have an objective and I have to do something. But as I am not carrying around something that will keep me from being dead if I fall down, that's why you invite other random people to the game. Again, let me know if it sounds too loud. If you can't hear me talk, this is not how I want to do this, but
this time they know you're coming and they know where you're headed. So be ready for anything.
See me run around like an idiot because I'm picking stuff up. There's stuff everywhere. It's a shooter looter kind of game. Looter shooter. Shooter looter. Yeah, someone's already joined. Cool. I'm a leader now. Ooh, excellent. I was hoping it would work. My speakers are okay. Not the best speakers, but they work. Ooh, I think I have the, I don't even remember. I have it on all the time, so I don't want to see it. I have the closed caption stuff mostly on, sort of, kind of. Yeah, I do. Where are the bad guys? This character specifically uses, people come over here, specifically uses her abilities. So she has like a turret, which I'm about to throw, so it can shoot them, whoop, and a drone, which also goes around and shoots them. Let me know if that's too loud. That's what I'm worried about, is the shooting part's going to be too loud. And the explosions. And all the stuff that happens in this game. Okay. Oh! There's someone left. What the hell? Batch 16 in Cali. Ah! I don't know. Good. It sounds loud to me. The speaker is a solid distance away from the microphone, so hopefully it'll work. Backup. There he is. We got M.N. Matthew, I think his name is. It's classic. Oop. We see Zeller. Hello, welcome. Hi. It goes. Found out it was National Video Game Day, and I had to do this for once. It's a little different. It's not whiskey based, but we're drinking whiskey, so it counts.
KillCo 2, this is Brenner. Where are we at on the charges? But not lying. Better hurry up. You're not alone down there.
Graphics don't look too bad either. Surprisingly, they're on the lowest setting at the moment, which is the only reason this is working right now, I think. But normally I use OBS, which is a different streaming software thing. I wouldn't be able to click on what you're saying. Even if I do that now, I'm going to have to tab out of the game-ish. Not a smart thing to do when you're being shot at, but I do it just for you. Oh. Ah. Wrong gun. Whoops. There we go. Try and keep an eye on chat. Like, this is a character who's very cover-to-cover oriented because I don't like getting shot. If I get shot, I'm pretty much dead, which is not good.
Power spike.
Oh,
That's not good. Brenner's team must be using their powers or something. Keep your eyes open.
oh, and for anyone who does play this game, in the off chance that happens, I do have a clan, which is a horrible thing to say out loud, but it's like a guild or group in this game. If anyone wants to play with me, you can, but only if you join the clan, which is, again, not a great word. Ah, shit. This part sucks. They have their own drones in this game, and they are not fun. I just like my drone. I don't like their drones. Woo. What I'm going to do, don't worry. Hello, welcome. Always a pleasure to see you and your crazy generosity, sir. I saw that in the last stream. I don't think I didn't. Oh, no problem. The buttons. Oh shit. Those yellow ones explode, so there we go. Come on, other guy. Right? I was born into him. I guess I have to think it like that. I can't call it the KillCo clan because that's a little too close. But I do have a KillCo community, which sounds a lot better. On the Patreon and in this game and such. Although in this game it is called the clan because that's how the game is, but it's alright. I know who I am. Away! Yeah, okay. This one's disabled.
Get that other power terminal offline.
Woo. Oh, no, my friend fell down. He doesn't have a pack either. That's no good. I'll have to watch him now. If he falls down and he can't get up either. That's what happens if you get hurt. You fall over and you could be killed. Which is bad. Getting killed is bad. And especially in this, because if we fail and both get knocked over, we restart the whole thing, which I don't really feel like doing. Speaking of, I'm going to get myself shot. Wow! That woke me up. Go, gadget. Oh, I don't have the right grenade, do I? Just realized that. I'll just look at that now and fix it, because it shouldn't take more than 2 seconds. There we go. I have the right grenade, or else it's not going to work. Woo. I'm shooting at nothing. That's cool. Behind me. Look at that. Thought I wasn't too close to that. I could have picked myself up. Excuse me, sir. Oh. Those big mechanical things are called dogs. They're just called dogs because they look like dogs. And they explode, like so. When you beat them, anyway. It makes a mess of everything. I'm okay. Yeah.
Get going. We've got to secure that
Get it.
bioreactor.
I think this mission has a few crappy parts in it. I don't remember. I've played it a number of times, but my memory is just, not good. Rockport, Mass. What was in Rockport, Mass? Then I attempt to click on your name very quickly. Do that while playing. Problem is I just stand still and don't do anything. Which is not a good thing. Horrible thing, which just puts myself in some degree of danger. Stuff. All the stuff. I can hear my computer struggling. It's not a fan of this. Only a little bit. Sounds much worse usually.
Talk to me, Echo 2.
Almost there, but we need to get everything exactly right. This is fragile equipment.
Understood. Right, we'll hold them off as long as we can.
Where are you going? Come back. Where are you? Oopsie. Oh, well, there we go. I was about to get very confused. Oh, I need to put this thing up. I always forget. Although everyone's generosity for the 500 subs thing was insane. Found out that something else is wrong with the car. Isn't that great? You think things are fine, and then something else is wrong. It's mostly, it's like the AC is busted for now. Good time to do it, like the end of summer, and not in the middle of it, but I have to get that repaired at some point. Along with a few other minor things, like my turn signal doesn't quite work all the time, like it's supposed to. And what else? The other thing. AC. Oh, the windows, or the electronic windows, are not quite great. They're okay, but they're not great. They don't. Sometimes they just don't roll back up. So that's fun. As you can imagine. Oh, that looks safe. Oh, come on, me. Not here. Woo. Yay. Ah. Oh, I got it. Other topic of conversation here. What games you guys like to play, if any? I know I'm in that weird age where technically I should be too old, but I'm not. I'm playing games all my life, almost all my life. I'm not about to stop just because I'm 41. My friend fell down because he was in the middle of the room. This is a horrible place to be. What he's doing? Where? What? Not gonna make it. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, yeah, to crawl quite a way. That was good. He's not dead now. I was not about to go out there and pick him up because, no. To get things started, I did. We're going to go back to that. I don't die in the process. This is a nice thing about why I have this set up is because I can look away for a moment and hopefully nothing bad happens. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Oh man, there's a medic in the back. There's a guy with explodey stuff. I don't like it. Improve. Another way to play this game where you just run around and shoot everything, which is a fun way to play it, but when I'm doing two things at once, like I am right now, well, three things at once, I'm drinking whiskey. We're here. Not the best idea. All right, the big bad guy's up top. There he is. Shaw Echo Leader. He's the baddie, I promise. Don't worry. Whoop. Seaside stroll along Bearskin Neck to the jetty. Oh, that sounds nice. I have to get out a little bit more before it starts getting all chilly. Autumn in, as you know, autumn in New England is wonderful. I have a bicycle I've been meaning to fix for a year. It's great. Whiskey Campings. I think Whiskey Mountains has that covered right now. Going outside by myself, although I don't mind. I like being by myself. Being outside among all the insects and bugs and animals, that's not the best thing. Oh, shit. There's a Minnick. Where is he? At him. There he is. Minnick's res the bad guys. We don't want that. Gosh, they're all over the place. Oh, my minions, destroy. I keep having guys come in here and delete down. Oh. The Bourbon Ranch. Hello, sir. I figured you might like this kind of game. It's not exactly Call of Duty, but it's fun. Clancy is fairly well known. JJ, hello. Welcome. Oh, really? Wait, JJ, which platform? That's what I always forget to ask. I'm clearly playing on PC, but I have a feeling you might be on a different platform. Most people are. Feels. PUBG now. Oh. heard of PUBG, but I forget what it is. You get very involved in one game, and then I forget what everything else is. What's happening for me right now with this one? I've been playing it for a while. I'm invested. We're not doing anything new, though. That's the problem. It's an older game at this point. But then again, I played World of Warcraft for 10 plus years. So, you know, I stopped playing that about 2 years ago because paying for it. I don't want to think about how much I paid Blizzard Entertainment to play that game because that's serving a lot of money. 10 years. Could have gone to whiskey if I had actually drank whiskey in the past 10 years. Wait, is the pub one where you go dive out of the sky? Or that's something else. I almost played Overwatch. That was another option, but that's very intensive, where I'd have to focus on what I'm doing a lot. This is more casual-esque, where I can look at chat and run around and hide behind cover and hopefully not die, that kind of stuff. Although I think this next part coming up is going to suck. Maybe not. I'm trying to remember which mission this is exactly. RuneScape. Oh, man. That's a classic. Right, the guy I'm with is not... He doesn't feel the need to pick up every little thing like I do. That's okay. There's nothing over here. Why? Oh, there it is. I knew there was something over there. Ah, yes, the Battle Royale. That stresses me the hell out. Those games just make me stressed because I'll land and run 5 feet and then just drop dead because someone shoots me in the head from 100 yards away. Oh, gosh. That's a fun noise. That's not nerve-wracking at all. I'm fine. It's fine. Kill my minions. Destroy my enemies. Ooh-ha. Destroy my enemies. Like, this is something I could stream more often and more easily. Because while I'm still streaming, it's not as intensive as trying to entertain people directly for 2 hours. Although I'm doing a good job, I think, so far, mostly. 500 subscribers, you know, doing something, again. I'm doing a great job, he tells himself. Oh, crap. Hi. They're behind me. That's no good. Excuse me. You're not supposed to be over there. Stop it. There's a big guy with the big gun. No. Kill my minions. Destroy. Oh, what a horrible noise that is. Alarms. Blech. Blech. Berberus never met. He doesn't message me either. Yeah, he never wants to be a mystery guest. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not from mystery guest. I've said it before. You know, people. I don't want to. What are the words here? I want people to want to be on the stream, and I don't want to make it stressful. It's always about when people are available. Goes for anyone. And I also know the stream is during the week, at least Fridays and Wednesdays when I do those. It's a weird time. Hello. Anyone, everyone, except me. Everyone's having dinner. I feel like I'm forgetting something. No, not that. That's not important. Okay. Oh, whatever it is, I don't. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Where am I going? Oh, there we go. Right. In the floor. Look at that. How could I have missed the floor? This is intense. I don't know if you can hear it very well, but it is. Normally, when I do something like this, you'd be able to have the in-game sounds pumped right through directly to the stream. That is not the case here. If there is a case to do that, I don't know how to do it. So you just get the speaker sounds, which are hopefully not too loud. And how much time has passed? I have to keep an eye. Oh, it's 30 minutes already. God damn. And those dogs are annoying. Again. What? I don't know where that song came from. This is where I think it is. No, it is not. Not yet. Ah! We're good. No problem. Imagine those yellow lights explode, because they do. Shit. Rockets. And that's the thing, isn't it? Didn't stop the machine either. Ah! Speaking of explosives. Hey. Yes. Feels like running around. I keep freaking out when I hear that noise. That eat sound implies something else occasionally. When you do these missions, it's not good. It's no good. No good. Figured it out. Genius. Whiskey Nuts, hello. Welcome. I'm going to be moving on to another whiskey soon. Don't worry. That was part of the plan. But I have to probably wait until I finish the mission. Hello. Okay. No worries. See, I don't know why that song stuck in my head. It's a little weird. But you know what it is? This is how my mind works. I know what I'm having for dinner because I made food yesterday, which was nice. Not sponsored by HelloFresh, but I use it and it's good. Gets me cooking. Don't usually do ever in my life, although I know how to do it. I made beef quesadillas for the first time probably ever, and they're amazing. Hello. Okay. Oh, my perfect aim. Whiskey nose, what do you got in your glass? Other than your nose. Lol. That's terrible. Big guy with the chain gun. Hello. Kill him first, please. Where's the other guy? Let me die faster. Hey, did you answer my question? AJ, you did not answer my question. How dare you? That's a joke. I don't know if people can hear me. You on PC? If so, just tell me what your name is. Thing, title, online name, whatever. I can't remember. Well, you may have noticed already. Mine is KillCo 7. Or is it just 7? Always lose track of which one it is. All right, we're almost at the end of the mission. The whiskey says, hello. Welcome. What's in your glass? What is everyone drinking if you haven't been here since the start? I am finishing off some Eagle Rare. I just popped open the bottle. Oh, yeah, guys are popping up out of here. All right, I'm just going to. Okay. It's also National Pet Memorial Day. A little sad, but I was glad to find that out. And I dedicated my first pour to the memory of my cat Max. Sadly passed away in the end of 2019, which made the beginning of 2020 real bad. So not a great start. I've said it before, Whiskey Tube has helped me tremendously over the past year. Other than getting me to 500 subs, helped keep some degree of sanity because of what last year was for me. It was pretty bad. It was real bad. I haven't felt that bad in a long time. Inclusion was real, as they say. What? Touch it. Come on, go away. Sheesh. I'm not even hitting him. God. Knew it. Come on. What's doing? Piling in that little robot. Cool. Knock it off. There we go. That dude is getting so hurt. God damn it, there's more. Just popped out of that door, didn't they? What's behind here? What's on? What's happening? H. Taylor. Ooh, single barrel. I don't know if I've had a single barrel. I might have had a sample, but I don't remember. Doesn't the memory of the shit. Oh God! That was a sniper shot right in my face. I'm okay. Get rid of that thing. Just stay still. I can. All right, now it's already dead. Cool. Everything dead now? Oh, good.
Brenner knows you're moving to the helipad.
Woo! That was fun. I have thought about what a good whiskey pairing is for gaming, or at least playing something, whatever that may be, solitaire, whiskey, or whiskey, or games like this, shooters, MMOs. I don't know if people have some kind of selection for that, but it's crossed my mind. For me, it's bourbons, obviously, because they're sweet, not too distracting, tasty, cheap. It's always kind of the thing. Oh, the console, JJ, boo. I don't know if we can play. I don't know if that cross-platforming. I don't know where the Division 2 is on that. If they are anything, I have a feeling they aren't. You know, in one Discord group I'm in, we have different setups. I'm supposed to be looking for something. I don't know where it is. Songs off my head today. Where is it? This is something some other people usually hit, isn't it? We're looking for a yellow thing on the. Wait a minute. There it is. Found it. Samurai, hello. Welcome. God damn it. Are there two? Two, I can feel it. I wonder what the hell I'm doing. Oh, found it. Lost, I am not lost. I was playing with random people. It's not the loot I want, it's the materials. They're different. Oh. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. It's getting annoying.
We have a helicopter stand.
Oh, yeah, the turrets. I forgot about that.
Secure the area and pop a flare when it's clear.
It's the last boss, if it weren't a hobbyist. Last boss of this mission, I should say, not the last boss. That's entirely. All right, those I need to avoid those turrets. There we go. Shooting the right thing. Can't tell. I don't feel like I am.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
There it is. Oh, that's a rocket launcher. I'm gonna move. Oh, wait, it's a mortar. Even better. Mortars! Don't told me they had mortars. Hopefully we'll get through this. At the very least, we're at the end. So if we do fall over and die, not really important. We can just restart the boss. But my buddy here isn't trying to get rid of that turret. Hanging out. Oh, I did got it. Cool. Got it. Get it. Get it. You got it. Turrets are fun. Pick it up. Move my hand. Yeah, with all my rockets. He's trying to shoot me. Mortars, waiting for mortars, waiting for mortars, waiting for mortars. I don't see it. I'm ordering my other bud there. That's funny. Sucks for him, but it's funny to me. Okay. Turret goes up there. Yes, JJ, it is. This is the pain in the butt part. Especially when you're playing technician, as I am. All I have to do is get hit a few times, and I am done though. Mortars are going to the other guy, which is I'm okay with. You know, it's not a good thing, but I'm okay with it. I'm not going to come down. I also know this special weapon doesn't do as much damage to named guys, but I don't care. It works. Let's put ammo at the moment, it seems. That's a good idea. I don't think I can pick it up. No mortars, no mortars, no mortars, no mortars, no mortars. No mortars, no mortars, no mortars. Yeah, they're all going after the other guys. Very funny. Ah, can he go up there? Ah. It's a weird angle, as always. There we go. Took a minute, but it worked. Oh, my turrets! Destroy! Yes! I can't see! That's cool. Cool. GG for that little tidbit. Thought of that. So used to just trying to stay away from the guys with the shotguns, you know. Hide and seek. Ah! More. One of them is a medic. Just hide. Wait. Okay, guys, bye. Bye. I'm right here, but bye. Ah. Shot at, being shot at, man. I'm okay. No pressure. I gotta turn off my turret. It's not working now. Worked just fine up there. That was great. Now he doesn't kill him before he even dropped down. That's the best. And he would just run all over the damn place.
Good work.
Hey!
Now pop that flare.
Pop the flare. This is my favorite thing to do. Watch. Whee! That's fun. We actually have helicopters come in and pick you up. And the flare is really up there. It's pretty straight. Pretty straight. There it is. Whoa. Climb the rope. Pick up all the loot first. All right. Mission complete. I tell you, I felt like it took a long time. No, it took about 15 to 20 minutes just talking and saying stuff at the start, but it felt like a long mission. It is a longer mission. These two that are on this area are the longer mission in that they are. I'm going to see what the damage did was. I did the most damage. Oh. That's a good thing for games, I suppose. The other guy did get knocked over twice. 3 times. I wasn't really keeping track. Oh, especially on nice. Favorite. All right, time to get out of here. Did I forget anything? No. I don't actually touch the rope. There we go. Let's make myself a little bigger again. How do I do this? Hello. All right, finishing the Elo Rare. Good stuff. Oh, that's nice. More of a bell goes into it. Hello. Oh, Banjo, hello. Let's you sneak in. Whoa, hi. Sneak in here. I was looking at the screen intently. Sandweed says, more of a passive gamer. It's fun watching how Deocius play Rust. So YouTube put him in a stranglehold. Well, it does happen. Whatever you want. I said bourbon because it's bourbon night. That's the only reason. And this is kind of my go-to for playing games. I usually drink bourbon, it seems. It's also National Bourbon Heritage Month, and bourbon's cheaper. That's been my main thing lately, is that bourbon costs less than Scotch and Irish. Irish is around the same. But I do have a sweet tooth. I do like some ryes, though. I I had a little bit of, how was it? Sagamore Spirits Double Oaked recently. Didn't taste much like a rye, but it was good. Squeaky. Just a tiny bit. I haven't eaten much today, as usual. Cling clang. Stop it. Clap it. There we go. Just a smidge. We're going up in proof, by the way, if you weren't aware. We are now at 50% with another favorite of mine. This is also a nice excuse for me to drink some of my favorite bourbons, and this is one of them. Wait a minute, did I just move all the room here? I did. I moved things in places where things are, and now things are different. Cool. I'm realizing that there are a lot of whiskeys underneath here, and I'm running out of room to put stuff again. I don't know how I should feel about that. Probably good, but also kind of bad. Eventually, I will have to get some kind of upgraded something behind me to hold all this whiskey. It's a good problem to have. Trust me. Ooh, not a big rye. Oh. That's one I haven't gotten yet, or haven't gotten. I have their original, so there's that. And I have a lot of their other picks. Usually, what was it? They did one recently. They did something recently. A lot of YouTube channels do, or whiskey tube channels do releases, and I cannot get all of them. But I know if it's a reasonable price or if it's something I really want, like their first Knob Creek release for their wedding, I had to have that. I really did. Riding out of Rome, yeah, geez, we do. I've said it before. My initial thoughts on having a whiskey collection was I would have no more than my age. So no more than 41 bottles right now. I know you can't see what's behind me, but there's quite a few bottles behind me. Probably about 40. Feels that way anyway. Jim Morris, hello. Welcome. Football on mute, some snacks in hand, and Jim Beam Peel Batch in the glass. Ooh, good choice. I think. Did I have one? Jim Beam's weird. I don't remember which ones I've had. What is this football? This foosball you speak of? Is it soccer that we're talking about? I think we are. We're talking about soccer. Looking at the game instead of the chat. Old Forester 100 for me. For WC Ziller says. One of my many fans on the platform that is purple, we'll call it. Could be multiples of 41 sheets. That's an option. That is an option. Kidding. Ooh. Oh, man. Slow chat. Slow. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Nice and spicy. Cinnamon and spices. And kind of reminds me of gingerbread a little bit. Oh, so good. Yeah. Again, I said that with the intent of being new to the YouTube whiskey tube thing. That was the early on statement. It's like, I'll never get more than that many bottles. I'm not even worrying about it. Generosity of whiskey tube people insane. The FAE01. I do have the option to get that still, but I haven't because it's $70. I could get it. Again, people were very generous on the last stream we did, but I don't know. I don't know if I like that much. Plus, I have so much makers right now. I still feel a little weird about that. Although I probably should get more soon because I don't need an excuse, really. I don't need any more bottles, damn it. But I always want to buy more. It's a problem. It's a problem. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. All right, sweet. I've said it on stream before. Sports for me are just not a thing. So you can spoil it for me, but don't, because other people probably like it. So don't do that. Oh, I have so much stuff now. So was that fun for people? Did you enjoy the gameplay? I know it was. It's more fun for me to play it than it is to watch me play it, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Streamers are successful for reasons. Part of it is just the fun with the playing and such. Crazy lady next door is being loud again, as usual. I like. Oof. No, I understand. Yeah, I don't. Old man Joe, I don't need more bottles, but that's like a. There's a certain trope in Star Trek. You'll notice if you watch enough of it, and they do this. I'll try to rephrase it so they're talking about bottles. We definitely have too many bottles. We can't have any more. It's just not gonna. Unless it's in so many episodes where they go unless, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Jim, I just never got into sports like, ever. I was like the long-haired guy with the black trench coat in high school. Yeah, so football wasn't my thing. Other sports never really appealed to me. The only sport I remember watching, if you could call it that, is wrestling. At my younger ages, with like Jake the Snake Roberts and The Undertaker when he was younger, I think there was a guy called 2x4, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage. That was like the earliest stuff I remember as far as sports. And then my friends in high school got back into that for a little while for like Triple X, something like that. And I watched it because they liked it, but I didn't. JJ, I'm in my own clan. So, I don't remember what it's called. Hold on. Probably called KillCo because I'm so creative with names of things. Actually, that's a. No, I remember what that is. That's a freaking community thing, social media thing. You should try to name everything the same. I wish I could do that, but I'm easy enough to find on all the platforms. It's KillCo. Although I should change them to KillCo Whiskey Musings. Probably that'll be easier to find. But that's a lot of words. Just KillCo is much easier to search. Although you will find some random ass companies while doing that. I am looking at the game. I'm trying to figure out what clan am I in. I'm fairly certain it's just called KillCo. I'm forgetting. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yeah. Those were the days. I remember playing the freaking arcade game of WWF and just like this the whole time, moving around. Oh, Andre the Giant. He was my favorite. He was one of my favorites. Undertaker was my favorite. Unsurprisingly, especially in my long hair, black trench coat days. I could bring that back. I don't know if it'd work as well with the mustache, but hey, we'll see. Illuminati. I like that. Mine is. Oh, I can't show you. Hold on. Let's do this. There we go. A little sideways. Yes. KillCo. So my little handle for my clan guild thing is KIL, which is fun for a game that's a shooter. And it's got I made the little logo. It's a little what everyone uses with the skull with the bullet going through it. I have 2 people in this clan. Me and my friend, who's used to live next to me when I was growing up. And the only 2. JD is an active clan. Do they do stuff? I'm only asking because I've never finished the damn raids of this games, and their exotic weapons. This is not going to make sense to anyone. But their exotic weapons I do not have, and they're all from the raid, along with certain blueprints. Certain blueprints I don't have. It's very annoying. But as you can tell, my guild is not active because you need 3 people. I think. I forget. But I get to manage it, and I can kick people out and let people join. It's great. Eventually, I'll have a whole group of people, and we'll all talk whiskey and shoot stuff. It'll be fun. It's a joke. That won't happen. Old man Joe. Oh, you're talking to old man Joe. I'm reading. So. You don't even know I'm Creek. What? How dare you? I mean, it's not a big deal. I can give you 1 or 2. I haven't tried many myself. Like, I want to try the 15-year, but I know that's one that's up there in the price. I haven't seen it for a reasonable amount. Oh, man, Joe. One good thing, my oldest son is visiting, and we've killed a few bottles. It's not the bourbon, but who you drink with. Yeah, it's true. I'm big on that. That's part of the reason I do the videos, is because the experience. I'm sharing the experience that I have with the whiskey with others in kind of a third-person way. I also think of Bob Ross, how he loved to paint. You join along with him in the painting. I like to think some people join along with me in the drinking and the experiencing and the nosing. by themselves, of course, so it's not a shared experience, but I think it's fun. I like it. So that's the reason I kind of started doing it, was just to have the experience and record it. And now I realize, well, I don't share the experience with others who could join with me, should they want to, because it's my first experience with the whiskey, and it can be their first experience, and they can go through the little process I got. I don't know if that's the official process, but it works pretty well. Nose it yourself, go over the notes with yourself, or the nosing assistance, taste it for yourself, and then taste it with the chart. It's fun. Admire the color first. The color. Ow. That's the general idea that I've gotten to with videos now. I didn't have a reason or a logic to them at the start. If you go back and watch the earliest videos I did, they look kind of like this. If you were here at the beginning, you'll know what this is. Well, let's see if this works. The very first thing I said for the very first video I posted about whiskey. Just so we're clear. Same corner. Terrible lighting. I've learned so much. I also lost a few pounds since then. If that wasn't obvious, I hope it is, but no. I really like Four Roses. What the hell? So good, as Rex might say. Okay. Making sure I'm going up in proof properly. Oh God, it's hot. Hello. We got the rye. Anybody likes the rye? He's a rye guy. Yeah, JJ, I hear that. I'm in a Discord group that says they help with raids. I haven't gotten into one yet because usually I'm doing something else. I may try to do that tonight, but it's very sporadic. There's no real organization to it that I'm aware of. So that's probably as close as I'll get to actually doing it. And I'm really only there to get that done. I just want to get the right items and then I'll be done. Not with the game, but just done thinking about that. And the raid idea is fun. Raids are fun in theory, but just the utter complications of actually getting together and doing that with people you don't know properly. Or easily. Properly is probably not the right word, but doing it where people know what they're doing. It's good stuff. I'm just standing here. The game, I realized I had that up. I'm gonna do some. Where do I want to go? This is the map of the city. If you didn't know, this is, well, I didn't say so, so you might not. This is in New York. That's New York. This is, where is this? Manhattan? Where am I? I'm in the White House. So if you know where the White House is, that's where I am. My brain doesn't work. Alexander Hamilton, son of a bitch. Well, I said it was Washington. That's all it took. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, Joe, I may pour that. You tempted me now. I have that. I have that out right behind me. Right behind me? Oh, it is right behind me. That's right here. You can't see, but it's right here. I might have a little pour of that later. This is my first introduction to Nulu, and I have to say I do enjoy it. But it is high proof. It is high proof. I was thinking of doing something else, but I could easily replace it. It is Sample Sunday, but believe it or not, I'm low on bourbon samples, if you can believe that. I have a lot of light whiskey and some very high proof stuff. That's the other problem. I can't really just start with these. Just do how high the proof is. I don't want to do that. Makes it less fun for me. Well, you know what? Let's go here. We'll do another mission. I was thinking of running around like a maniac, but missions are pretty straightforward and I can stop if I need to. Where if I'm doing open world stuff, I can get hit by anything at any point in time. That wouldn't be the best thing for me trying to do this properly. So let's go back to Mini-Me. I'm going to finish off this lovely Four Roses single barrel. Oh, yeah. Dig it. Ow. Shouldn't do that. And my next pour will be a very special pour before another very special pour. And this is the It's Bourbon Night pregame. So get all your It's Bourbon Night fans in here so we can get to 5,000. Wow. 1,000. Because that's the ultimate goal now. I mean, I'm rolling with it. I've hit 500, which I never thought I'd do. So that means I should be able to hit, I will hit 1,000. We're working on positive self-talk tonight. It's not, I don't like saying it, but whatever. Some people like that logic. Put the words out into the universe and something. I don't know the rest. I have things to do tomorrow. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I apologize. Also making sure no one's donated anything because that happened yesterday. Friday. I missed a very, very important one. But, I do have the thing going down below. I didn't put a thing in the... This is what happens when I'm not organized, which, believe it or not, is often. But I didn't put a link you can actually click on, which is very important. Believe it or not, it's easier for people to just click on a link rather than try to type it out, which is what would happen. Oh, and if you're wondering about the thumbnail for tonight, no one is, but I'm just saying it because I made it. That is actually part of the game that I'm playing. The lady sitting there with that little bottle of whiskey. I don't know what kind of bottle of whiskey that is, but I thought it was neat. I took that picture a long time ago, actually. But I'm going to hear myself, aren't I? I took that picture. That was me. But I don't know what kind of whiskey that is. That's what's bugging me. There we go. I'm being lazy. I apologize. We'll put that there. And we'll do this and that and the other thing. And that doesn't work. This is a thing I should have done earlier, but I was distracted by having too much fun. Damn it. How dare I have so much fun playing this game. Okay, that's not what I wanted. No. Stop. There. So if anyone does care to donate, I've just made things a little easier for you. And again, as it says down below, I have said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it many times until something changes dramatically in my life. The money I make from the streams is to help me with food and bills and stuff, because this is the job. I don't really have a job. This is it. Playing games and drinking whiskey. I know, it's hard to believe. Due to mental illness stuff, where getting outside and going around people and noise and just, difficult, we'll say, for me to do things that many other people do a lot easier than I do. Going anywhere, for instance, is not fun for me, but I do it. I've tried to find a good example of it. I haven't found a good example of it yet. But the best thing I can say is for me to go somewhere and be around people is to put yourself in a very uncomfortable situation on purpose. And I've tried to use analogies like putting your hand near a fire. That's one. You can do it for a little while, but eventually it gets very uncomfortable and you stop and you want to pull away from it. That was one analogy. I don't think that was a great one because no one's just like, I'm going to put my hand near the fire. This will be fun. That's not quite what I mean. But in general, being around people is like exposure therapy to an extent. I'm going to do a big one of those in October. It'll be fun. I promise myself at the moment. All right, let's get this started. I got to pour a little more whiskey. I almost forgot. That is good. I'm trying to think what's reminding me of something I like. Ginger snaps, something like that. I want to say ginger snaps or gingerbread cookies. But I don't know if ginger feels right. It's more cinnamon than anything. Cinnamon, vanilla sweetness. Not too much oak. Spices are wonderful. All right, moving on to number 3. We're drinking 4 drinks in 2 hours. That is my goal for the streams now. But we have to be careful. However, this next one's a very special bottle. I got, again, thanks to viewers like you. This is a maker's. You probably can't see it. It's really tiny. I forgot. Hold on. I can fix that. This is a Maker's Mark Private Select. Specifically, I don't know if this is going to focus. You want to focus? Do it. No, you don't. You don't want to focus. No. I can just do this for like the next half hour. No, I can't. My arm's already tired. Anyway, Private Select by Rob Samuels, the grandson of the founders. And he picked a pretty good one, I have to admit. You can get this in the sample pack that they have in certain places. I have a feeling they have it at Total Wine. They should. But it was $100 or $99.99, I should say, in my area. So that tells you. But it's worth it. They're really good. It's like, that is about, oh, don't make me do math. 100 divided by 3? 30 something for each? They are tiny. I'm not good at math if you're new here. Math hurts my head. I don't like it. There we go. Into the mission. Once again, we're going to invite someone random. See what happens. It wasn't too bad.
We think Blackcoast may be active in BCD's databases as a means to exploit the broad spectrum antiviral they captured. We need to stop them.
I'm reading Kings County Empire. Right. Oh. Funny we're talking about New York while I'm in this game, which is in New York. I want to go to the one that was group leader again. I want to go to the one that was George Washington's distillery because that sounds fun to me. I'm okay. Guy's doing the shotgun. That. Oh, I know what he's doing. Okay. Gas has begun. Something's on fire. This is great. Ooh, special ammo. That's not what I want to do, but okay. Okay, we're just gonna run around. There we go. That would hurt. Didn't jump from. Hurts my knees just to watch him do it. Run. Wait a minute. Boots. Baloots. Athletes. May seem very strange to everyone. I'm running around this place, but I've been here more than once, so I know where I'm going, sort of, technically, in theory. I don't have it. Virus samples, those are bad. I don't want them to have those. Get out. Attack. It's very hard to keep track of chat. I'm doing this. West Coast. I'm very, very East Coast. I've been all my life. To the point where I would feel very weird if I weren't near the ocean. Like, I don't go to the ocean often or anything, but just the knowing that I couldn't, that's the thing that would bug me. Hello. Woo. I said, na 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 na, and all of a sudden I was going, da 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 da. It's too early. No, I'm not going there yet. It's not even October. Does anyone else notice the weirdness in this country with holidays? Like, as soon as it hits September, there's immediately October Halloween candy everywhere, as if we're going to need it until like 2 weeks before October 31st for the Halloween. But they put it out of like a year in advance. Oh. Gotta. Crazy. Sure, kid, you're pretty close. Technically, I could drive to Jersey if I wanted to, as soon as I get my AC fixed. Oh, I don't want to think about how much that's going to cost. And for anyone wondering, but your car just got fixed. Yeah, the engine and stuff got fixed pretty good, but all the little bits are falling apart now. Air conditioning is fairly important. For me, I don't, again, you haven't noticed, I don't do well in the heat and sun. It's not a thing. Tried, doesn't end well. I have a bunch of weird songs coming out of my head today. Just had Running Down a Dream going through my mind. Working on this dream. Going wherever it leads. Running down dream. Something like that. Rockport? It would be a hall. I'll look it up. Actually, hold on. I will not look it up unless I put that down right now. Assuming that's Massachusetts. It sounds like Massachusetts. It is. Then there was one place I've been thinking about going, whatever reason, recently. I've never actually, well, I don't remember if I've been to the Cape, like Cape Cod or Providencetown or anything like that. Been near them, you know, all my life. I never really, I think I went there once with Boy Scouts or something. I don't remember. I think you saw a lighthouse. I'll do it. Okay. That's going to explode. Fun. I like to shoot the things that explode, if anyone's wondering. Even if it doesn't do anything. Oh my god, M&M's. Don't tell me about M&M's. Oh, that's a good maker's mark. Oh, it just happened. Flew off the ledge. Sugar Kitty. Far west New Jersey, so it's not like I'm way down in Atlantic City. It's not quite like I'm right at New York either. True. I've been to New York. I did not like it. Nothing about nothing bad happened or anything. It's just, I don't like cities. Like being in a place with that many people crammed together with all those buildings blocking out the goddamn sun. That is not a natural environment for anyone to be in. It feels wrong. Put me in an area with the ocean and some trees and I'm good. But put me in a city and I don't feel right. Doesn't feel right at all. Being around people doesn't feel right in general, but that's not better. Probably worse. Oh, my armor got screwed up. Who knows? Yeah, these guys are doing all the work for me. I like it. Full group, don't I? I do. Nice. Anything. Not the plan, but here we are. The dog definitely goes boom. If you're too close to it, you get zapped. It's not bad. It doesn't kill you, but you go. Brrr! Those moments. I've been enjoying the East Coast, East Side, New England area specifically. Oh, Smell the Milky Way when you wake up in the morning. That's bonkers. I've seen M&Ms in a lot of places. I didn't expect to see them. I've been to Hershey Park. It's not M&Ms, but it's fun. It was in Pennsylvania. A random ass memory to have and not be sure about. Waiting for the bad guys to show up. It's not working. They're getting murdered too fast. Big boy. Hey, I remember something. Let's say competitor. Title sounds dangerous. Like they're sending spies to get each other's secret sauce. Ooh, that was no fun. All right, no problem. Oh my gosh, my daggers are full. That's no good. And I didn't even. This is how you play most of the game. It's just by looking at stuff you don't want and getting rid of it. Ah, crap. I don't know about those. Get rid of just that for the moment. Stuff and move on. How you play the game, folks. Just get rid of stuff. Ah, shit. I'm too far away. Ah! Let's slow down. This map is very quick. This mission is very quick compared to the other one we did. That was actually a really long one. It seems like it took so long. Dead. Go. Oh, my legs asleep. Fun feeling is not fun. Ah. Whoop. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Eat, as the kids say these days. You, Mr. Bad Name Guy, go away. Leave me be. Let's say I come in peace, but I'm also trying to shoot everyone, so. Oh. Great. Okay. No, someone got knocked down. Here. Oh, this guy's coming for me. Ah, he's dead. Go away. Yeah. Get him? Someone got him. Just hanging out. Make him knocked over. Hit. We done? We're not done. Okay, we're done. Nice. That was nice and quick, wasn't it? I had fun. It's a lot faster with a whole group. That's certainly true. There's definitely a whole group this time. Unlike before, it was me and one other guy. Did not do the most damage this time. No, I might. Well, one guy did more. Oh. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Little heart. It's nice like that. Good. There's always that moment of people staying in the group even though you don't want them to. It's awkward. It's a little awkward. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm going to go back to the main base and I will take a break from the game. We're almost at the last half hour. The gaming has been completed. I did 2 missions. It's pretty straight. I have to pour the last whiskey, which is going to be Nulu. Old Man Joe, that was a question. I didn't see that. Why am I on the coast? Because I was born in Rhode Island and I've stayed here. I've never been to the West Coast. I hear it's nice. It's also far away. I plan to go there someday. Don't know when. All right. There we go. Well, I'm glad that worked. I'm still not real keen on the noise, like not having it be pumped right into the stream. But it worked. That's good. I'll be tweaking stuff later with OBS and such at some point. Right now, we just have the whiskey now. It's all about the whiskey now. But I did want to celebrate. It would feel real weird if I didn't, like if I'd found out it's National Video Game Day. I didn't do that because I play video games most of the time. When I should be doing other stuff, by the way, because I get hyper-focused and everything just fades away. Suddenly 3 hours or 4 hours pass. And it's like, what? Oh, I should eat. What day is it? It's 4 a.m. Great. It's fun. Wonderful. My hope is to do a little more traveling in the autumn. Once the car issues are fixed again. One, the car runs just fine. But I found out today it doesn't have AC anymore. I'm not sure what that means. That's probably something it's a car thing. They need to do something to it. The left turn signal doesn't quite work. It works. Like it'll blink to do the left turn, but then it won't reset itself. So it'll just keep blinking, which is no good. And yes, I do use a turn signal. And I live in New England. Hard to believe, I know. What else? There's one other thing. The brake lights have always been weird. That's not what it was, though. Air conditioning, left turn signal. The windows, the electronic windows are being weird. Fun. Hopefully I can get that fixed before any real travel begins. I might make videos of that. I know I have to make a video going to Texas in October. I've done that before, and it was rough. It was a lot of editing. But if you search for it, you can find a Texas Whiskey Adventure, I think is what I call it. And you can skip the first part and just ramble on, and the end part. The middle part's the fun part. But I'm looking forward to doing that again. Going to the Bastards Ball for the first time will be fun, in theory. There's going to be a lot of people. Yes, Old Man Joe, do pour some Nulu. You said you were going to do that, and I thought, well, I don't know which one you have, though. I have a Dame to Drink For, which has an amazing label, and that's basically the main reason I got it. Sarah and Chad. Emulating Sin City. Frank Miller. Couldn't pass that up. Once I saw the label. It's about the label and the whiskey. I have 3 It's Bourbonite picks so far. And it's been about the label and the whiskey. It has to be both. I think I saw something about, I don't know. My brain is not a fun place to be sometimes, folks. I just kind of blip in and out. Stop here. What's happening? I bet you would. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where it's patrons first. I know they released that 2 months ago. 3 months ago. Anyway, tickets got sold out instantly, basically. Through the Patreon ranks on Whiskey Tribe. Because there's a limited amount, like 500 people. And that's the cutoff point. But I'll make a video about it. There's going to be a lot to do. There's going to be a lot of whiskey tubers there. I'm going to be there, so I have to remember that because I'm a whiskey tuber, apparently. So, yay. It will be interesting. I may make it one big video. I may make it 3. It's going to be busy. But there is a weekend in October, clearly, where there will be no streams at all. Unless, that's not going to happen. If I had a laptop, I could do streams from a laptop. I would hate it. I would hate every second of it, but I would do it for you. Well, I could always do it from my phone, which I would hate even more because I don't like using my phone to do a stream because I hate the jingle jangle of it. Drives me nuts. Oh, well, that sucks. That was me for the past, well, not 3 years, 4? I was tempted to go to the first one, except it was in August, and I couldn't afford it. I was tempted to go to the second one, but I couldn't afford it. We did get to go visit the distillery in November of that year. So November of 2019, I got to at least go to Crowded Barrel and visit a bunch of Texas distilleries. There's a video about it. That's what it is. It's cool. It's great. But I didn't go to the Bastards Ball. Then I was planning to do the Bastards Ball in 2020. That didn't happen at all. So I'm very pleased that I got to finally go at long last after not going for the past 3 years when I wanted to, but I just couldn't afford it. And with some of the help of the Patreon and the donations, to be clear, that is why I'm able to go, sort of. Again, my parents support me in any way they can, but they should be retired and not having to worry about me financially anymore. But that's not getting there. Got to get that 1,000 subs and that sweet YouTube revenue. Super chats are very convenient. YouTube is very happy about the super chats. But that is the idea, is to make this a feasible source of income, like a little feasible source of income, something. Although again, donations have been insane, and I love it. But the creeping thought in my head always is my parents are 70-something, and I'm 40-something, and nothing is forever. So I have to somehow figure out a way to do some kind of work that is work for myself that I can do from home. Here we are in the entertainment industry. If you haven't been around for a bit, I planned to go back to work in 2020 as well in the workforce and see if I was okay enough to do it. 2020 kind of took that away from me, as it were. I took a bunch of questions. I did a bunch of interview stuff. It sucked. I hated every second of it. Oh, I don't like doing that. I don't like having to impress someone with the lies I tell them. A little bit of that. Not fun. But they, all the tests and stuff where they asked, well, what would you be good at? What is your ideal kind of job? And there was a whole bunch of questions I had to answer. And it turned out I would be good in the entertainment industry, apparently, is what I would enjoy doing. So here we are. Me being mildly entertaining. Hopefully kind of entertaining. Very entertaining. I'm hilarious. Live long and prosper, literally. Yes, literally. Yes. For the moment, it's a lot of the, what do I call this? I've been drinking. It's hard for me to describe to other people what it's like to be this way. Not only like mentally, but in the situation I am financially. And no one has to give me money for this, just to be clear. But I'm not where I thought I'd be because I didn't think I'd be here. Does that make sense? Like when I was 20-something, I wasn't thinking to be much past 30. And for the 30-somethings, there wasn't going to be a 40-something. But here I am, having not planned for any of this. And also finding out I had crippling mental illness. That was also a big kick in the nuts, we'll say. Making it further more difficult. But I figured it out. I found that out at least. So I knew there was something wrong rather than just putting myself through the torture of trying to do normal work. I've been in retail. I've been in restaurant work. Washing dishes was awful. Dehumanizing is the nice way to put it. All those jobs, like any kind of service industry job, is awful. So treat your servers with kindness and compassion, and remember they're a person, because holy shit. Oh, people. Americans, man, is what I like to tell people. Freaking Americans. Ugh, entitled assholes. Not all the time, but you know what I mean. You've seen enough crazy stuff on the internet these days with the way people act in restaurants and stores. Let's not go there. Anyway, point is, I found out it was not good for my health to try and do those kind of jobs. And part of the reason I had to stop working in general is because serious panic attacks took that away. Fun. Well, yeah, it's an adventure, to say the least. Oh, that's good. Oh, man, that's good. We could always have another. No. See, I have no sons. There's the other little tidbit, the flip of the coin. Because of how I've been, there's no wife, there is no children. That's just not a thing. But people like to tell me, well, you never know. It's like, yeah, I don't. I don't know at all. I have to be rich and famous, a celebrity on YouTube for that to happen. But anyway, enough about me. But, that is a constant. So everyone knows the constant of financial issues. Although last year was that for everyone and also brought to light a lot of other problems, which I had been well aware of, unfortunately, for a long time. But working on it. Doing the YouTube stuff is helpful for me. Doing the YouTube videos is helpful in general. I have to think. Hold on. I hope to start putting out more content. That doesn't mean that'll happen. I have a lot of obligations to meet. People have been asking for merch. And now that I've hit 500 subs, I kind of feel more obligated to do so. But that's another spend money to make money thing. So we'll see. So I have to find a good source. Like trying to find the merchandise or where to get the merchandise is really the crux of it for me, because that's like investing in something like that is terrifying, especially if it's not great. It can all go sideways. Oh, Banjo wants no more kids. Cool. I can't relate. Although my friend who lives in Missouri had his first son, or his only son probably, in 2020. I think it was at the very beginning of 2020, which made it, intense. But he's still around. They're both still around. All is well. That's pretty much as close as I'm going to get in all likelihood. But he's 3 years younger than me. So there's that. Oh, too much gaming makes me tired. Too much brain energy right there. However, we do have a new week ahead of us. We can think about that. I know I have dumb stuff to do. Oh, exciting fact that no one needs to know about. I get to have an inspection soon, which I'm not looking forward to. I do live in an apartment building, many people. And what they were doing every year since I've lived here is they have people come into your apartment and look around and make sure everything works. It's really annoying. But my apartment is actually a tragedy. It's like something exploded in here. So I need to figure out what to do over the next couple days, like Monday, Tuesday, because they're going to show up on Wednesday. I have 2 days to get stuff done, but I am not great at staying motivated or focused on things, as we may know. Plus, I have to get a video out on Wednesday. I'm not going to let that slip. So we'll see. I have a lot of recyclables to get rid of, among other things. I have to make this look semi-presentable. I'm going to move my bed. It's very exciting. I've moved it only 3 times since I've lived here, so, or twice, 3 times. I think just twice. So that'll be fun. If anyone has any tips on how to stay focused, I have a method. I don't know if it works very well. I turn on, not audiobooks. I turn on Spotify and listen to some podcasts. That's been helpful. So there's someone talking in something I can listen to and it helps me focus on what I'm doing while listening to something else. But I'm not looking forward to trying to deal with this. I have so much to deal with that I haven't been dealing with for most of my life. Well, most of the time I've lived here, that it's gotten to be a bit much. Part of it is just being 41. I think many of you would realize, like, I went, let's say, 15 years plus of stuff that I've collected. I'm 41 now. So there's like 20 years of stuff I've just collected, accumulated over all these years. And I need to get rid of a lot of it quickly, soon. That's going to be hard because I have that keeping. I'm not a pack rat. I'm not a, what's the other word? Hoarder. But there's this weird thing where I feel like if I get rid of something, I'm going to need it. Or I give not meaning. There's sentiment with stuff that I have, like a shirt I have that I was given 10 years ago. Or a CD I bought once at a certain point in my life. I don't use CDs. I don't use DVDs. I have VHS tapes still. It's like, what? Those I don't really feel like I have to get rid of. I just need to put them somewhere. But there's a lot of other random stuff that I've kept. Clothing, in particular, that I have to get rid of at some point. Whiskey knows hello. Hello. Oh no, I will. I want to get that done. That's the one. That's the one like staple of thing that I do every week that I like. But I'm not a collector. I'm the type to accumulate stuff and then just keep it. Like I know I should give away a table I don't use. I have chairs I don't use. It's just the getting to do it, the energy required and the thought process and the planning to get that done. I'm not good at that officially. There's a word for it. What is it? Not preemptive. It's specifically something that's a problem for me. And I can't remember what it's called. It's the ability to plan things out and then do it, which is important, believe it or not. Oh gosh, what's it called? I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it just as I remember what it is. I'm thinking of it now. This is why the internet's so nice, because I can look up stuff and just remember that way. The ADHD brain is inherently unable to anticipate and plan for the future. Remember that problem I had since I was, 20 years? That's part of it. I wasn't really diagnosed with ADHD till I was 30 something, maybe. Trying to find it. If you have ADHD, you're more likely to experience a mental health problem. These include anxiety, depression, sleep problems, conduct disorder. True. I get really annoyed by people very quickly. I'm still looking for the word. Cognitive behavior? Is that the word? No, that's therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy is something they tried on me numerous times. What's it called? My memory sucks, by the way. Executive function. That's the word. I'm not good at executive function, which is important, believe it or not. I mean, with my bottles, not so much. I can get rid of bottles fairly quickly and easily once they're empty. But I know with random shit I have, I need to just donate it or something. It's the matter of having it, a lot of it, having to go through all of it brings up the sentiment and the remembering, and then just not doing anything because there's so much of it. I have at least 100 plus pieces of clothing, most of which I don't wear anymore. Some of which don't fit, which is a problem. I don't like that. Well, sure, Casino's hoarders. Cleaned house for a living. Anytime a client offers something, she would take it. Oh yeah, that's the thing. 20 sheds full of client stuff she wouldn't throw away. Yep. That's where you have a real problem. I just don't. I get discouraged. I want to get rid of these things. I want to change stuff, but there's a lot of energy and focus and thought that has to go into all of it. And as soon as I even think about doing it a little bit, my brain just goes, no, take a nap. Stop it. Inflatable lawn decor. Hey, man, if you want to get in the newspaper, that's one way to do it. All right, here we go. Executive function and self-regulating skills are the mental process that enables us to plan, focus attention, remember instructions, and juggle multiple tasks successfully. And having problems with executive function is quite the experience, especially when you're trying to do stuff and you're getting distracted. It's awesome. So that's the problem with me. It's amazing that I get a video every week done. And the only reason I do that, unfortunately, most of the time, is because I don't do it until the last second, which actually sucks a lot. I don't like that happening, but it happens all the time. Much like what's happening now with the apartment and I need to clean it. I have had over 2 years almost to do that, to clean my apartment. But because of my mental status being atrocious in 2020, and just not wanting to do it and not wanting to like have to deal with everything that's at here. Like there's so much shit. You have no idea. For the most of this year, knowing they might come in and do an inspection at some point. And it's a lot of bigger stuff too. Like I have a ginormous television, one of the really big heavy ones. That isn't mine. Like I found it, which I do sometimes. I'll pick stuff up and take it. Not good. And this is one of those like 70, 80 pound televisions, the big ones, the big screens from back in the day. I don't know what to do with it. It's too heavy to move almost myself. Sucks. All right, coming up in the last 50 minutes. I better have this other pour before I forget, which I will. Woof. Reindeer. Yeah, it's a mental thing, man. There's no rational behind it. There's no logic. It's you're fighting something in yourself all the time. Good night, Sinbood. Hope you had fun. Yes, keep in touch. I know we got stuff going on soon. Oh, pouring Nulu. Be the bubs. Once again, this is the It's Bourbon Night pick. Sarah and Chad on the back. Mostly Sarah. Looking amazing. I don't know if I like this cork. It feels too loose. I found that out earlier today. But whoosh. Okay, it's good. It feels too easy to uncork, which is a strange thing to say, but it does. It feels just a little too easy to uncork. But it's also not an actual cork. It's like the fake cork. That's okay. I'm trying to figure out something. Oh, to make things weird, I'm assuming, one, I may not do a stream on Wednesday. I may be holding off on those for a little bit, especially with the crap that's going to happen Wednesday. We'll see. No promises. But on whatever stream I do next, I'm going to try and do this, I think. Unless I forget, which I might. Ugh. I've been wanting to do this Johnny Walker flight. And even though it's National Bourbon Heritage Month, I don't care. I've wanted to try this for a long time. They're tiny, you know. But there's a lot of different ones, and I can finally do a real video comparison of all these Johnny Walkers, including the blue, which is surprising that they even decided to put that in there. I mean, I've had the blue. I've not been impressed by the blue. It's okay. It's pretty good. But the price is insane. I do have a number of other bourbon bottles coming out this month. Let's see. How many more? Oh, God. I don't like thinking in weeks. But I have, what? 3. I have 3 more weeks of bourbon stuff, officially. So there's this week, the 15th. The 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. 3 more. And I do have 3 more bourbons, I think. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah. I know I have 3. Okay, I don't know I have 3, but I'm fairly certain I have 3. There's actually one in the back there I almost forgot about. I'm looking forward to that. And then I have numerous scotches. I still have to go through the Game of Thrones line, like the last 4 that I didn't have until recently. Cliff is legend, by the way. Hashtag Cliff is legend. Oh, good. It's not just me. I thought it was just me. Oh, sure, Kitty. From what my mom says, they learned it from their mother during the Depression. Yeah. Never throw out anything you might someday need it. Yep, that's exactly what I've thought about. Even if it's broken, you can always fix it. That was their mom. Yeah. For me, that's just kind of how it is as well. I think it's one of those things that just kind of progressed through my family in general. Like my parents did it. Their parents did it. Their parents did it probably. So it's there still. It's lived on. But at my age, and since I've been in better health, that's mental health anyway, it has become apparent that I need to just purge a lot of stuff. Like if I don't use it, if it's just taking up space, throw it away. Throw it away, give it away, donate it, whatever. as much as I hate doing that. It's the, what do I call this? Is it like a climate crisis or a climate guilt? There's the feeling in my head where, oh, I could recycle that. Oh, I shouldn't throw that away. I could recycle that. You know, that little bit of me. The part that wants to do better and do good, but the other part of me is like, look, you don't throw away much at all. You are a fraction of the things that people throw away. Not even a fraction. Less than a fraction. So don't worry about it if at one point you have to just go, all right, I just need to get rid of all of this. Whatever it may be. That's the rough part. Like throwing that old television away, that big old television, will feel terrible because it's like an antique, you know? But it's also 70 pounds of television that no one needs to use or wants anymore. So put it in a museum? No, that's not going to happen. Chairs I don't use, donate them. The real hard part is stuff, since it is Pet Memorial Awareness Day, the worst thing I'm going to have to do is getting rid of the stuff that I had for my Pet Max. Still have it. I haven't gotten rid of it. That'll be the worst. But again, there's a lot of stuff I have that I just need to get rid of. And I'm going to try to do a lot of that over the next 48 hours. No problem. No problem. However, it does help to find that I can just put on a podcast and forget for a little bit. I do have some hand deliveries going out tomorrow. I didn't do a giveaway this week. I will do one. No, I won't say that. Giveaways are going to be random. I like doing them, but I need more glassware. Like I have, these are the ones I like to use because this is a decent pour. This is like one pour of whiskey right here. So I like getting these ones out because as much as I like the bigger ones in general, like everyone wants to get more whiskey, but I also have, or had, not so much now, but I've gotten a lot of the bigger ones, which I still like, but then I only try a little bit of them because they're huge. It's like 2 pours at least. And I want to give out enough that's just a good enough sample for one sitting and you enjoy it. And then you either recycle the bottles or use them yourself. Like these are the ones that Drums and Drams sent me. These are perfect. I thought about pouring something like this out. Not this one, but there was one here that I'll save for another night. Starlight Distillery. It looks like it's a pick. Single pick. 2024 year, 57.3%. I haven't had much Starlight, so I don't know how good that is. And I have a Larceny here, but I don't think that's technically bourbon. At least it doesn't say bourbon on the... This is the B520. I have options. And I have a bunch of light whiskey, which is crazy. Light whiskey is nuts to me because it's so high proof. It's insane. I don't trust it. But it's good. I like. Well, I haven't really had much of them, but otherwise, in general. All right, coming down the last 5 minutes here. As you may know, if you're a regular, I technically go over it. Well, I do. I usually do. Oh, it's hot. Oh, and it's good. Oh, it's so good. With a little fruit finish at the end. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm back. What? It's Bourbon Night goes live next. I will be in there because I'm moderator, so I have power. But also, Whiskey Nose, who is/was just here, he's going live next as well. So you have many choices of what you can watch next. You can watch both. I tried to do that, kind of. But I believe he's catching up to me. Everyone's catching up to me or passing me with subscribers. But he's got 99 more to go. What the hell? How does everyone make it look so easy? But he's going live next at 8 p.m. as well. I will be in It's Bourbon Night moderating because that's what I do on Sundays. And in general, this initially was the first. No, I only got modded in It's Bourbon Night's channel recently, and I like to be there because Trav's a slacker. He's slacking. Actually, I don't know if he's usually there or not. He might not speak or type, but I like to be there and to assist when needed. Where'd this one come from? Yeah, that's what I figured. There's no such thing as multitasking in my mind. It's just getting distracted by 5 things at once and not really paying attention to any of them. So, yay. It just doesn't say it. It just says larceny barrel proof, B520 without the bourbon word on it. So that was an option as well. But I like ending with the It's Bourbon Night pick because it's enjoyable. But also because it's Bourbon Night's going live next, as is Whiskey Knows. And then I'll be here. There's a video going out on Wednesday. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll figure it out hopefully soon. And possibly stream on Wednesday. I don't know. Kind of depends on how things go with the intruders and how I did in the next 48 hours with cleaning. I keep thinking I need to get a cleaning company in here. That's really what I should do, but can't afford it, even with all the nice donations. That's a lot of money that I don't have, especially with car repairs, because even more car repairs. Woo, we've been over this. The joys of life is there's always something that'll go wrong. Woo. That could just be my anxiety, though. I'm not sure. But thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I do stream every Friday and Sunday at 6 p.m. I do put out videos every Wednesday. It's 11 a.m. for whatever reason. So enjoy those as well. Make sure you like and subscribe. I haven't said that once this whole time because I've been playing games. But please be sure to like and subscribe, share videos with your friends, recommend the channel. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And as I found, that is mostly done by the people who enjoy the channel, or at least enjoy the streams or the videos. And they plug it on their own channels willingly. It's the important part. I don't want you to do it because I asked you to. I would like you to do it because you like to do that. It sounds fun to you, and you like sharing the content of the Mustache Man on the whatever platforms it is. I hope to have more mystery guests over the next few months, but I know there's a lot going on, at least for me, in the autumn. I know there's a lot going on for other channels and other people as well. So, although it may be a little better. I know kids going back to school, people being indoors a little more. That does help with getting more people to watch stuff, as you may know. JD, thank you for visiting. Appreciate it. Whiskey Samurai, thank you for being here. Oh my Joe, thank you for being here. Sugar Kitty, it's been a pleasure, as always. Oh, I still have 2 minutes left. I never know what to do with the last few minutes. It's like a curse. Especially when most of it was playing games. I feel like I'm not doing anything now, even though I'm doing the same thing I always do when I'm doing a stream, which is sipping whiskey and chatting about it a little bit. Has anyone else had a good It's Bourbon Night pick? Or a good pick from a whiskey tuber, for that matter? I know I've enjoyed all the picks that I've received via It's Bourbon Night and their channel. But I haven't gotten to try any other ones from other channels, mostly because they're too expensive or they're through the Patreon. I can't really be signed up to too many patrons because I'm already signed up to about 3 or 4, and that's too many. That's nice. Ooh. There's a fruit note there. It's like plums. Hi, Franklin. Good evening. We're going to be here for another minute and 20 seconds, but you know where I'll be next. Same place I always am. Thank you for popping in. Feel free to watch the replay sometime because it was different. What? You never know. It just takes one person. That's the funny thing about all of this. One person who tells one person who tells one person. It's a weird thing. Maybe. I think my parents just used that recently. I also know, I was aware of at one point last year, a cleaning company, like someone I knew on Facebook has a cleaning company, but I don't remember who. So I have to figure out what that's about because I think they might do it for, a slight discount, maybe. We'll see. 1-800-GOT-JUNK is on there. It's on the list, but I don't want to call anything I own junk, which is the problem. I'm sure it is, like most of it is, but all right, folks. End of the stream. Thank you for being here. Tune in next week or this week. Tune in again, as always. This hand. Live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there.